welcome to news around the world from Carnival Radio. I am Joseph Oyokola. Starting the news this evening from Africa. African leaders have pledged to position the continent as a global model for tackling climate change through green investment. The commitment was made today, Monday, at the Second African Climate Summit in Ethiopia, convened ahead of the COP30 talks in Brazil. The meeting comes as the continent faces floods, landslides, and drought worsened by climate shift. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed declared that Africa must design the next climate economy rather than negotiate survival. He highlighted opportunities in renewable energy, carbon capture, green technology minerals, and food production. Abiy also proposed an African Climate Innovation Initiative to find 1,000 solutions by 2030 and expressed interest in hosting COP32 in 2027. Moving to Asia. Heavy rains and flooding in India and Pakistan have damaged basmati rice growing regions, raising concerns over output and driving prices higher. In India, Punjab, Haryana, which produce over 80% of the country's basmati, saw rivers including Ravi, Chenab, Sute, and Bees overflow, submerging nearly 1 million acres of crops. Pakistan's Punjab province also suffered extensive flooding, affecting rice, sugarcane, corn, vegetables, and cotton on thousands of acres. Officials said losses may remain limited if no further rainfall occurs, but the floods highlight the vulnerability of staple production in both countries. And South Africa. Colombia's Defense Minister Pedro Sanchez has confirmed that 45 soldiers are being held in the country's west in an area known for drug trafficking. Pedro Sanchez said the troops were surrounded on Sunday by about 600 people in El Tambo, Cauca Department, a region in the western Andes. He noted that the government blames the action on rebels who rejected the 2016 peace deal and are accused of pressurizing local communities into detaining soldiers, while he identified the group's commander as Ivan Modisco and demanded the soldiers' immediate release. He warned the detention constitutes a crime against humanity that will be prosecuted internationally. Moving to Europe, Britain announced today Monday it will reduce visas for countries that refuse to accept the return of migrants with legal rights to stay. Interior Minister Shabana Mahmood said the policy was discussed with counterparts from the United States, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand during a Five Eyes meeting in London. This move follows her appointment last Friday by Prime Minister Keir Starmer, a government reshuffle amid growing criticism over immigration. Mahmood said the decision aims to strengthen border control and deter illegal small boat crossings. She warned that nations unwilling to take back their citizens will face visa restrictions. In North America, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled in support for federal agents to resume immigration raids in Southern California. Decision made today, Monday, support President Donald Trump's headline approach, letting agents act without restrictions on targeting based on race, ethnicity, and accent. Helian on Friday, a federal judge in Los Angeles, Mame Freebong, had blocked such actions on July 11, citing likely violations of the Fourth Amendment protection against unreasonable searches and seizures. The Justice Department argued that using a reasonably broad provide is necessary in areas where about 10% of residents are undocumented. This ruling affects thousands in Southern California, enabling federal authorities to enforce deportations as part of the administration's broader immigration enforcement policy. On to the last news. Heron Peterson, popular mushroom murderer, has begun a life sentence on Monday at Melbourne Supreme Court after being convicted of the 2023 murder of 3 people using death cap mushrooms. Wiki Singh, the sole survivor of the attack, attended the court and spoke publicly for the first time, describing the murders as an enormous betrayal. Wiki Singh thanked the police for uncovering the truth and the lawyers for their dedication and prosecuting the case. Authorities and the court confirmed Patterson's sentence reflects the severity of the premeditated crime and the breach of trust against the victims. And that ends Carnival Radio News around the world. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app on Google Play Store and Apple iOS. You can also check out our website www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name is Joseph Oyukola. Good evening, and please do well to enjoy your night. Good night.